We have released today, on the day of taping, which is May 14th, the release of Jermaine's sixth studio album, the off season, the first release of 2021 for him, right? We got how many tracks in this album? 12 tracks. You already know people are going to want to hear you out about this.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about it? I don't know if you want to go down the tracks. I don't know what you want to do.
Well, I don't want to go through the whole track list. Yeah. What I will start at number one, though, the 95 South, the intro. Cameron does the fucking killer cam. He went, J. Cole had to go to Harlem right quick. But the beat, this is the thing with J. Cole, man. And we were saying it last week. Did you see his freestyle on LA Leakers?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, man. No Bill Cosby shit.
Yeah.
But if,
I saw tweets about that.
Yeah, niggas is sleeping and fuck them. Like, I'll just say that I think that J. Cole, while everybody was like, oh, he's so secluded and he's in his own world and on his own island and all that, he had a moment where he's like, you know what, fuck all that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get back out here, I'm gonna start talking that shit again. And I feel like this album, while it's only been out for a day, Only a day. Not calling it a classic. I'm not calling it nothing but good. What I will say is that it's very good. It's a very good album. So I'm not going to sit here and make all of these like fantasy, this shit is above this or above that. I don't know what it's above. I just know that I really enjoy it. It's really great. The rollout is perfect. Him having 21 Savage on there is hard. Moray is on there. Little Baby, I wish people would stop playing with Little Baby. I really wish people would stop.
You did have a tweet about that, actually.
Yeah, I did. Elliot Wilson posted it as well. Shout out to Els. Shout out to YN. I feel like people...
I'm sorry. You had a little tweet 11 hours ago, and you just said, Lil Baby with an open mouth expression.
Because it came out because he didn't list the features on the album.
Okay.
So when I heard Baby voice on the show, I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, the space that I'm listening to, like, just give him his respect. Give 21 Savage his respect.
Yes.
And what I'm looking at from Cole's from Cole's space is this. J. Cole, people still holding the Drake, Kendrick, Cole, the Drake, Cole, Kendrick. However, that's the top three of everything, right? The only argument I make for Little Baby, I will continue to make this argument for Little Baby, is when you have a Drake who I said that we was in a Little Baby era, right?
Yeah.
Means that we're approaching a time where it's going to be about Baby, right? And people were saying, oh, what? It's so many other people. It's this, it's that. When you look at if you talking about the top of the top, who ain't got Lil Baby features? Drake, who is the top artist right now, and Cole, who is another top artist right now. What do that say about Lil Baby? You feel me?
Look who's coming.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's not about Lil Baby, it's about Cole. Cole's having a great moment. I think what was supposed to come after this, the Fall Off, that album.
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when it's coming, but like, I'm just happy that Cole put together a fucking great body of work. And I'm not saying it's classic. I'm not saying it's the best shit since Pants with Pockets and none of that shit. I'm just saying that it's really fucking good.
I feel like, obviously everyone listens to music differently. If a new album comes out, I'll probably listen to that album at least 2 to 3 times in a week before I can even give a splice of an opinion, right? How do you listen to your music when it comes out? I'm sure, did you already listen to this whole?
I listened to it twice. I listened to it last night, and then I listened to it on the drive-in today. I mean, but like for me, I know if I like something immediately. Like I know, like I can give an opinion on something immediately.
Yeah.
Everybody can. Like that's why I remember we was having the Love at First Sight conversation.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, it's no different than if you walk in a store and you see a shirt, you're like, oh, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm listening to the album and I'm like, yo, he put time into this. Like you can tell the rapping got better. He's not only rapping about like people always feel like Cole, the only way he could rap is if he's talking about the black plight or the black struggle. This album is not that. This album is just him fucking rapping and spitting. And then it's also a little bit of storytelling on who he is. 100 mil and I'm still on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all the people I done fed and all the people. Like, he's saying some real shit on here. So for me, like, I listen to music with an air of enjoyment. I'm not listening to it because I'm not a journalist. As many people think I'm a fucking journalist, I'm not a journalist.
Yeah.
I listen to music the same way I did when I was a kid. If I like it, I'm gonna keep playing it. If I don't, I won't listen to it.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I feel like, now this is the last thing I'll ask you about this album, and more so correlated to Lil Baby, right? Drake has this thing that I personally call, I'm sure people already have a name for it, the Drake effect, where in the first 10 seconds of a track, if you just hear him say yeah, you're just already you bumping. You already know it might be some heat. You know what's gonna happen. Do you think that there's any artist, or maybe particularly Lil Baby, that could reach that potential anytime soon?
Yeah, I think the problem with hip hop as a whole is that as much as people want change, they won't accept it, right? They won't accept it. So it's like, in order for that to happen, people have to start listening to music with an open ear, understand that like the best rappers don't only come from New York. You feel me? Like, I anticipate, like for myself, I listen to when I'm listening to somebody rap, like this is a rapping album. When I listen to somebody rap, I want to hear fucking great bars, right? So if I hear Benny the Butcher say, "The Butcher coming, nigga," and I get hyped when I hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I hear Conway say boom, 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 or Westside Gun say boom, 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 I get hyped for that. So it's like, I think that everybody only views, well, not everybody, but like in music, it's this big cloud of like, the only way somebody can be the best is if they're from New York.
Yeah. And
for a long time, New York hasn't had the best rapper. That's just a fact. If Drake has been running, he got the artist of the decade. He's from fucking Canada. You feel me? But I also like the fact that the younger New York artists are not being held to, if I'm from here, I can only rap a certain way. Yeah. Because I feel like that's what hinders a lot of New York artists.
Yes.
It's like, yo, that shit don't sound like New York. What? Like, yo, bro, people that live here, people's from everywhere. Yeah. Like, people, you got places in Brooklyn where everybody's, certain neighborhoods where everybody's Haitian over there, everybody's Jamaican over here. So they experience different sounds and different cultures, and music is starting to reflect that now, where back in the day, it was just like all one thing. Accept the change. That's what I'm saying. Accept the change. Shit is changing, and shit has been changed for a long time. And the only way you'll be able to understand change is if you adapt. Yeah. But everybody wants, like, did you watch The Wire? Never watched The Wire?
Very mildly.
Well, it's this quote that Marlo says where he's like, "You wanted to be one way. You wanted to be one way, but it's the other way." That's what music is right now. It's not one way.